Hey now. Hey, look at you there, you sexy, gorgeous bastards. Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's the name of the podcast. Another so-so production. We're doing it on October 21st, 2023. Sips up to the gang, wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's here in Toronto, Canada, anywhere in Ontario, whether you're over there in Vancouver, BC, if you're down in the middle, Alberta, Saskatoon, Regina, over there in Halifax, up there in the Northwest Territories, Yukon. What's going on in the United States, all 50 states, further down south, Mexico, over there in South America, skipping over the little pond that we call one of the oceans. I don't know which one it's called, and we got a lot to cover today, and I'm excited, but we're skipping over one of the oceans. Pacific, Atlantic, who knows? It's one of those two, I think. Over there in Europe, Africa, the Middle East, still at it, huh? Going strong. All right. Things can be resolved. Nonetheless, we're here to have a good time. New Zealand, Australia, Papua New Guinea, Caribbean Islands, wherever you're at, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited. Thank you. Where can you find these videos? Every week on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube by searching Rob Sadgery or Glad You Made It All one word. Hit that subscribe button. See what it does for you. And then check out patreon.com/RobSadgery if you'd like to fiscally support the show. You're like, what does this show do if I subscribe? Oh, I don't know. Did you wanna know some stuff? Well, this is where it's at, baby. You come here, you learn a few things, and we learn together. Like, for example, you can levitate with your lover during the sexuals. All you gotta do is connect your genitals via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, one of those two. Connect your genitals together. After that, you want to lock eyes with your partner. Lock eyes as your genitals are locked. And it doesn't matter if it's penis to vag, cool. If it's vag to vag, also cool. Peen to peen, also cool. Lock eyes and then scream. And so this is the thing, if you want to levitate, you can do it with noise, with frequency, with sound, with sonic power. So scream right in each other's face really loud. And you're like, what about the neighbors? What about the neighbors? They too can levitate. All they got to do is, again, lock genitals via Bluetooth and scream at each other right in each other's space. And you got it once, you're like, oh, it's not working. Well, scream louder. It's not work. Keep screaming louder. And eventually you will levitate. Or at least you'll come close to it. At least you can say you tried, because you can do it with sound, dude. You can make things levitate with sound, which is crazy. And every object has its own frequency and pitch. So I don't know what your pitch is. I don't know what your frequency is. But it is in the Kama Sutra, I think. Page 197. You got to read it back to back or front to back. Upside down, dude. Ladies and gents, that's what you get here. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, boys and girls. Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me, because we are pack your shit, son. Pack your shit, boy, is what I told myself, because that's what it is, man. Sometimes life throws curveballs at you, and you gotta just gotta keep an eye on that curveball, see where it's going, and then knock it out of the park, or at least try. You get three strikes, you're out, but not in this life, not in your lifetime. As long as you keep trying is what I'm trying to say. And shit, when shit gets down, your boy gets down with it, but then he gets back up. That's what I does. And that's what you do out there too. You're like, how do you get up? Using bipedal methods? Fuck no, dude. When I get down, I wait till I get erect and I pop myself up like a little fucking car jack would, in terms of popping up a car. Shout out to my carjackers out there. Not the guys and gals who like fucking, take cars and go for joyrides. Not those motherfuckers, but the ones that fucking, oh, you got a loose tire? You got a flat tire? Let's jack it up. We're moving, baby. That's all. I'm sorry. I had to share the great news. I've gotten some great, amazing news. You're like, man, we were wondering, were all these episodes going to be shot from the car? We never thought you'd be indoors again and then get outdoors and then still maintain an indoor-outdoor combination and then continue to pursue your dreams of becoming a stand-up comedian one day. We're going indoors, dude. We got a space. It's exciting. It's a roof over your boy's head. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Shout out to the big guy. Oh man, I'm so excited. This is this experience has given me insight into many things. I, for one, it's been now 3 months that I've not been able to, I'm out of my element. These are new elements, which I made my own element. But this goes to show you that if you work hard, that if you are determined, that if you're persistent, that if things don't go your way, you can always find alternative routes. And cry a little bit too in the midst of things when no one's looking, you sit down and you fucking or at least sweat from your tear ducts. You do some tear duct exercises like a man or like a lady or whatever you are out there, like a fucking alien or like Bigfoot out there, which I might add, I did fuck Bigfoot recently, and it turned out that behind all that hair, very much alike, very similar vibes, But that's not here or there. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, did I sleep with Bigfoot? Maybe. Nobody asks Bigfoot if Bigfoot is a female or a male, right? Everybody just assumes Bigfoot is just Bigfoot. You don't know, is Bigfoot a guy or a lady? It could be a lady, dude. You don't know. It could just be a large, hairy lady. But everybody would assume Bigfoot is a fella. But nonetheless, point is that I fucked Bigfoot. You're like, was it a girl? Was it a lady? Was it a man? If you want to find out for yourself is what I'll say. Find out for yourself. All lady to me. Full lady, dude. Big bush. Full lady, though. Of course, it's hard to tell with all the hair, but nonetheless, full lady in this guy's eye. Ladies and gents, I'm excited. We are moving after 3 months of being out there in the elements. After 3 months of doing what some might say resembles doing time in prison. But it wasn't prison, because prison is way different. And doing time is way different. But I did have a set schedule. I got up at a certain time each and every day. I worked out body weight exercises like you would in a prison or a jail. Again, I wouldn't know. So I did that. I was housed with another gentleman who had another gentleman friend who'd come over every once in a while, each and every night. So it seemed like we're just 3 dudes in a house at times, which seems like that's just regular everyday life. But it was pretty close to prison, I'll say that. And not in terms of none of us hid stuff in balloons and shoved it up each other's ass or our own asses, I'll tell you that. Nobody was, excuse me, gotta clear the old throat and also menage this GoPro, which, there we go. Let's not have you just wondering what's going on over there where everything's happening right here, man. But that's just that's life, dude. So although nobody was shoving balloons up their anus and nobody was sharpening and trying to craft their own shanks and nobody was trying to get a burner phone inside the premises, and of course nobody was, did I tattoo my own thigh? Maybe. Probably not. Did I come close? Yes, I did think about it at one point or another, and I did that by Googling stuff. I'm like, how do you tattoo your own thigh? Then I looked at the procedure. I'm like, nah, not this time, but maybe next time. Did we braid each other's hair? Frankly, I'm the only one with long enough hair to be braided, and I don't think any of the 2 gentlemen housing with me right now have the ability to go ahead and braid my hair, so no. Did we play cards? No. Did we spend a lot of time together? Not at all. The point is, this chapter is finito. Oh, you can kiss it goodbye. New chapters, new beginnings. And then that's what we do, baby. We get relocated. We're going to relocate to a new place. Relax for a second. Because it's been a weird time. I'm not going to lie to you guys and gals out there. And my heart goes out. This experience actually opened my eyes to, I have a newfound appreciation. Not that I didn't appreciate housing, not that I didn't appreciate what I had, or what, all of this is in pursuit of getting to know what it means to be a full human. Full fucking human, dude. If you're a human trying to like squeeze the human juice out of yourself just to figure out what you're made of and put yourself through different circumstances and scenarios, that's what this shit is. Trying to know what it means to, you know, have meaning in one's life. What does it mean to go after something that's your passion? What does it mean to have dreams? What does it mean to, you know, face obstacles and challenges? And each and every one of us are doing that on a daily basis. But this made me, again, not that I didn't appreciate housing, not that I didn't appreciate a safe space for myself, or you know, just a little place I can call my own to do my own shit and have a little bit of peace of mind, a little bit of just privacy, if you will. I've always appreciated those things. So all of this has always been in pursuit of growth, personal growth, like a fucking tumor trying to grow. So that's what this has all been about. And we're going to get relocated. We're going to fucking land and we're going to regroup. We're going to take a little bit of time to collect our thoughts, collect ourselves, and get after it once again, one step at a time. So did I end up going to the US? Not this time. Not the way I had planned. But are we going to travel? Of course we're going to travel. Because this guy is probably going to live up to 100 is what I'm aiming for. 100. I've already lived 33 years, going on 34 very soon. But almost 100 is what I'm aiming for. And I've decided on that because I realized that you spend, as an average human being of, let's say you live up to 76 years, you spend 2 of those years in the bathroom just shitting, plucking, squeezing, pulling, throwing up, trimming, waxing, threading. 2 years of your life you spend just in the bathroom. So I'd like to extend my, extension right there, signed up, this guy, living up to 100. Because yeah, dude, if you're living up to 76 and you're spending 2 years of your life in the shitter, just fucking probably not good to, if it's not coming out, do not force it. That's how you get premature prolapsed anuses out there. So do not do that. Having said that, you do spend 2 years of your life in the bathroom. So that's why I'm like, knowing that, and knowing that we spend 1/3 of our life sleeping, that's 100. 33 years would be sleeping. 2 years for shitting. Do the math, dude. Limited time only. So time is of the essence, but also we're not in a rush. Because this isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. Life is a slow marathon. Who are you racing against? Yourself. Yeah, that's right, yourself. There is no one to race against. Once you're competing against yourself and you try to beat the person you were from yesterday, get that guy from yesterday and put him in a fucking headlock, dude, and ask him to do more. Push him hard. Deprive him of water. Put some fucking ultra-fluorescent light in his eyeballs. Make him stressed out. Make him tap out, and then make him tap in. Be like, there's more rounds to go. And that's what we're gonna do, baby. So I'm excited, fucking relocating. I'm excited to just have a little bit of space again, regroup my thoughts, gather myself together. One step at a time, we're gonna continue to do what we were doing, which is provide entertainment from Toronto, from the beautiful city of Toronto, all around this world. Fucking, because that's what we are, baby. A global fucking syndicate. Like a fucking octopus that is got tentacles that are sprouting in every direction. Like a big, giant international conglomerate. You don't even know we own shit, but we don't own anything. It's not about ownership. It's about taking personal ownership. That's what that is. It's about taking personal ownership. And also, like, you know, it's good to get your hands on a few things that are like fucking, I don't know, I've heard you gotta lock yourself into property. Ownership. Property rights. Who knows what we're talking about? I'm just so excited. Fucking relieved, dude. Because that's the thing. When you're out on the streets, when you're housing with other people and you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know where your next meal's coming from. Okay, you know where your next meal's coming. If you're fortunate, I've been fortunate enough to know exactly where my next meal was coming from all day, every day. It's been 3 months of consistent, I'm not shitting you right now, 3 months of consistent McDonald's. Do sip to the McD's. sponsor your boy at this point, because I believe there was a documentary not too long ago about a guy eating McDonald's and it didn't work out too bueno for that guy. He got fat and diabetes and he turned purple and he died and his stomach bursted from the inside of his stomach, because that's where his stomach is, and it's on the inside. And he burst, and then the little versions of himself just started to fucking sprout legs and just creepy crawled all over the floor. His family saw him and they were freaking out. They're like, what happened? He's like, I consumed McDonald's for X amount of time. I don't remember how long he took it for. He took it for a really long time, but he got fat and apparently he exploded. And I'm here to tell you that that is all a myth. That is all blue screen. That's all fucking razzle dazzle magic of the who knows what it was, but it's fugazi is what I'm trying to tell you. You can stay healthy eating nothing but McDonald's for at least 3 months. Now, I don't know what's going on inside of me. Don't have the means to run the tests, but on the outside, looking aight is what I'm telling myself. You know, fucking it's the combination where you got to do the exercise. You get up in the morning, you fucking work out like you're in prison. You do the squatties and you do the push-ups, dude. Next thing you know, all doors are becoming your obstacle, dude. I can't fucking fit in this space, man, because of the push-ups and the leg works, dude. That's where I'm at right now in life. I can't wait to cook my own meal. For the first time next week, we're gonna cook a homemade meal. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. I don't even know what I'm gonna have. Doesn't even matter. But it's gonna be homemade. It's gonna be home cooked, dude. And I'm gonna make it with these hands, with these 2 hands, and hopefully like maybe an extension here and maybe a couple of other hands. I'm looking into bionic hands. They keep getting better and better. They keep getting better and better. I would love some extra bionic hands. There are now bionic hands that you could fucking touch and feel things with it. Why? Because they're connected. They can connect the prosthesis now to your bones, and the sensors can pick up shit from your bones and send it to your brain, and then it's great stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting some extra arms. And you're like, no, that should be reserved for people who are missing limbs. Times of the essence or whatever. Oh yeah, I got in a frisbee accident, lost my fucking forearm. Well, you still got your hand, and you still got your bicep, sir. Sure, there's empty space between your hand and your bicep, but whatevs, dude. I want an extra forearm too, so just fucking, and then how fast will I cook with an extra arm or 2? That's aside the point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm excited, ecstatic, basically crawling out of my own skin. I'll probably do that after the show. I will leave extra skin laying behind. Some fella or lady is going to be walking his or her dog, and they're going to see, oh, they'll yak. Why? Because they'll see this guy's skin on the ground. But that's just the life cycle of a snake. The year of the snake. That's right. Leave skin behind. Not little by little. Not one skin particle at a time. Fucking just flush it out one sesh, dude. I'm sick and tired of seeing people just, one little dust particle there. I go full fucking bodysuit. Just, right there, dude. I'm not going to do it in front of camera just because, like, parental discretion and, like, watch, so I don't want to, like, whatevs, dude. We're still, like, we keep it 100 here. But that's what I does, baby. I'm looking forward to that. And also going back to 2 years of shitting and just, like, relieving yourself of bodily fluids and exertions and all that. Why don't we do that all at once, dude? Why don't we just get in the bathroom and, like, the first 2 years of your life, you should just be left alone in the bathroom. Cry, shit, urinate, so that when you come out, because you can't even crawl, dude. You barely crawl and walk. Why do we have to take it in increments is what I'm saying. Somebody change that. The programming needs to be updated. It's 2023, 2023, moving into 2024 very soon. We're almost there. We're creating so many amazing stuff. I am so grateful and glad to be living in this particular time, because there's so many exciting things are happening. We are making shit with lasers. I'm out of this. Hold on, let's get a sip. I'm just so excited, you guys. This has been a trip, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a trip. My heart goes out to the unhoused, to the homeless, to the people who have a difficult time finding their way. I hope that there was better ways. I don't have the answer. I believe it takes a little bit of personal responsibility and a little bit of communal get-togethers in different sectors, whether it's healthcare, whether it's banking, whether it's forestry, whether it's housing, whatever it is, to create a space where people can find affordable housing so that they don't end up living in tents. Because I've seen way too much of that recently, and I've heard of it. I've spoken with a couple of people who have also been more or less involved in, dealing with or trying to help or assist the homeless out there. And it's not an easy task. It's not an easy lift. My heart genuinely goes out because it's easy to see somebody out on the streets and be like, bum, straight up bum, and start name calling. I did not do that, dude. I did not do that, man. Okay, fine. Let's not point fingers as to who did what and who didn't do what. The point is that it's easy to make assumptions about people, but it's also good to look at each other and be able to try to envision and see what it was like for another person to end up in a particular situation. Put your shoes in another person's ass. No, wait. Put yourself in another person's shoes. Yes. Or you could put your shoes in another person's ass if that's what they're asking for. I don't see why there's any harm or foul done if they ask for it. Put your shoe in their ass. If that's what they're into, dude, I don't know what your fetishes are. 8 billion of us. I bet there's somebody out there dying to have somebody else's shoes up their ass. Please. We can do this together, calmly, collectively, coolly. Cool, calm, collectively. Like a bunch of cool, calm, collected cats. Hello. Good to be here again. Let's get a sip of this. I'm excited because of the many things that we're creating together, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Yes, war is horrible. International conflict, no bueno. Yuck. Ugh. Get it out of here. Let's all come together. And I don't mean just jizzing together either, although that would be pretty dope, not gonna lie to you. Just everybody ejaculating, females, males, all at the same time. What would happen? Who knows? The many unsolved mysteries of this beautiful world that we live in. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, that I did notice that Israel's defense system has made a very cool defense system, one of which you're already familiar with, the Iron Dome, that shoots down rockets and stuff that are coming into Israel. But they've also made a giant laser beam. It's called the Iron Beam, and it too shoots down stuff. And I like this laser, dude. Because I'm a fan of lasers. Obviously, again, not a fan of conflict and war. I do genuinely hope that both sides can get together, fucking smooch it out, be like, oh man, I can't believe I was doing that to you and you can't believe you were doing that to me, man. We're like brothers and sisters, man. Let's interlock our curly hairs together and entangle. What? Quantum entanglement. What? Point is, ladies and gentlemen, that lasers are a thing of now, because now is the future. And this laser is fucking dope, but also it just got me to think, I'd like to patent this idea right now. Laser guns. Patent it right here, dude. Pew, 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 or zap, 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 zap right here, dude. You cannot make laser guns without this guy being involved, because I said it first. Dibs on laser guns, dude. No one else said it on camera. Timestamp it. I don't even know what timestamping is, but somebody patent it, right? And we just patent it. I just patent it right now, dude. Laser guns are exciting, fam. Say what you will, but laser guns are freaking dope. I'm thinking, here's the thing. I watched one video and I know everything about lasers now. 1 6-minute video, I know everything about it now. Apparently it's basically take a regular laser and make it 1,000,000 times stronger, and that's what you get with these laser beams. But I don't know what the guy was referring to, because he said you make a laser 1,000,000 times stronger. Is he talking about one of those laser pointers, just one of those? But so if you get 1,000,000 of those, and fucking point is that we're not making it together. No, wait, we are making it together. The point is, I like us to make laser guns, but softer versions. 1,000,000 times stronger is probably too much. I'm thinking just sufficient enough to take out a couple of mosquitoes during spring and summertime when you go camping. And you're like, oh man, let's go take a dip in the lake and come back and put a couple of sausage in our mouth holes. All right? So you want to do that and chug it down with couple of brewskis to follow after, just to wash it all down so that you can rinse, reuse, recycle, brother, and get in there and fucking take a dip in the water, Come out, put a sausage in your mouth, ladies and gents. Rest before you put the sausage in your mouth and then you go into the water, dude. Because people end up with all sorts of STDs and UTIs from unwashed sausage. What? Point is, ladies and gents, the point is laser guns, dude. Because laser guns can be mosquitoes. And also fucking, ever go fucking camping and cottage countrying? And you're like, man, I just want to go and camp and like, I'm tired of having to put my food or my garbage in a garbage bag or my garbage in a garbage bag and tie it in a garbage bag and then get rope and then throw the rope over a tree branch tall enough for me to be able to like fucking pull this garbage off the ground and like lift it high into the sky so that the bears can't reach it. Dude, with laser guns, leave all the garbage right next to your tent. Ladies and gentlemen, these bears don't stand a chance because like bear spray, I think they like that shit. I think they got used to that shit. Low key, I kind of feel like they like that shit, and I don't think it does much. So that's what I'm suggesting, boys and girls, ladies and gents. And I gotta have my eye out on the camera today just to make sure that we got enough juice. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, that we are talking about lasers to fucking deter large bears. Just a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, a couple went camping or whatnot in Canada, eaten by a bear alongside their dog, dude, eaten. But had they had their fucking laser guns handy, they could have fucking left the garbage outside, right by, they could have rolled around in garbage and felt ease and assured that nothing's gonna happen to them. That bear could crawl right next to their fucking tent with garbage, just like fucking just garbage after garbage after garbage leading to their tent. And as soon as they see the bear, zap, Winnie the Pooh, gone with the wind, baby. Let's go. What else could they have done? They could have invited the bears. They could have made raw fucking salmon rolls and just invited the bears and eat it right in front of them. Oh, look at this sashimi, bear. Want to have a piece of this? And then get it this close to your face. Zap. Bear gone. You could have basically lathered yourself up in honey and fucking danced naked after a day spent being intoxicated through consuming all sorts of edibles and other sorts of drugs and alcohol. Just mix it all up because you could feel safe and secure knowing you got a laser gun, because as soon as that bear comes and your body's all covered in fucking honey, right? You lift up a rock. What do you see underneath? A whole bunch of ants. It's an ant colony. Go ahead and grab a handful of fucking ants and rub it all over your tits and then let the bear get close. As soon as it's like this close, zap, laser gun, dude, evaporates. Bear no more, dude. Bear no more. Ladies and gentlemen, you could go inside their caves because all the time we leave the bears to come to us. You could find a cave midnight. The bear has had a day of rest, exercise, hunting. Go take one of the bear cubs, the little baby cubs, because they're sensitive about their baby cubs. Ooh, mama bear got mama bear strength. They take one of them baby cubs and just be like, gooch, gooch, goo, baby bear. Gooch, 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 look at me being all cute playing with your baby bear. And the mama bear gets big and then you fake pretend to get big or get fake small. I don't know what they say to do when you see bears. Apparently different bears require different body contortions, but nonetheless, you get small, you get big, and then psych, zap him with the laser gun, evaporated, bear gone, no problemo. Glad you made it. It's been a so-so production. We're doing it together, ladies and gentlemen. Say what you will about the iron beam, but a smaller, more fucking practical, like everyday use version of that. No more bullets, dude. Fucking zap it up, baby. Laser guns, pew pew. Let's go, zap zap. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm excited. And I'm glad that we're all living in these exciting times. AI is continuously blowing my mind, despite the fact that I don't even know what it does, except everything in like 2 years, or like half the jobs in like 2 years. But there will be other jobs. I'm excited. It is very fascinating to see everything unfold right in front of our eyes, man. And great people are doing fantastical things as well. Everyday heroes, like my man in South Carolina, Ed Curry. That's right. Shout out to Ed Curry for creating the hottest spices known to man out there. He's made this pepper that broke his previous hot pepper record with the World Book of Records, record-breaking Guinness World Record. He's a record-breaking man. All right, he made hot peppers and he continuously creates hot peppers. He was the creator of the Carolina Reaper, that's right. You remember that correctly. And now he's made an even hotter pepper called Peppa X. Peppa X will blow your ass out wide open, dude. You want to fucking bleed from the anus instantly? Like that, son? No more wishful thinking. My oh my. Only if I could sit down, meditate, maybe then I will have a bleeding asshole. Oh, if I'm a good guy or if I'm a good lady, maybe Santa will make my asshole bleed this Christmas. Oh, if I just catch the tooth fairy and just maybe just tell her, fuck the teeth, make my asshole bleed a little bit, tooth fairy, won't ya? And the tooth fairy is like, I'm not in that business. And you're like, well, I'm not letting you go, and I'm not returning these teeth. And you confiscate all her teeth, and you make her somehow get your asshole to bleed. But all that is fantastical and hard to come by. You know what's not hard to come by? Fucking Pepper X, dude. Pepper X will blow your ass out wide open, son. Ladies and gents, unit of heat for pepper heat when it comes to measuring heat and hotness in peppers and whatnot. Scovilles, all right? The jalapeno, 5,000 Scovilles. Habanero, 100,000 Scoville units of hot heatness. Ooh, zesty. Speaking of bears, pepper spray, just to give you perspective, 2.2 million units. Okay, so we went from jalapeno, 5,000 units, bear spray, 2.2 million units, a huge jump. And then you got Peppa X, a whopping, if I'm not mistaken, 2.69 million units. That's 2.69 million units of Scoville heat hotness, dude. I don't even know what this guy's doing, but I love it. It's fucking out there, dude. It's inspiring. I would like to maybe one day try a whole bushel full of these peppers. That's where you thought maybe I'd say a little bit, huh? A little bit is for pussies. What you want to do is get a whole bucket full of these peppers. Sit with your friends in a circle. Each friend gets a bucket. And then start consuming pepper after pepper until there's one man remaining. Or maybe one lady remaining. Who knows? Because if the lady is, let's say, pregnant, she'd have access to her own milk, making it easier for her to sit in one spot and consume the peppers, burn a little bit, titty milk, continue on the burnage. Ladies have an advantage there, but of course, our differences are beautiful, and that's what unites us. And yes, where ladies have an advantage to perhaps being able to lactate during pregnancy and relieve themselves of a burning sensation, having consumed, let's say, 27 hot pepper X's, men have an advantage of, again, tripping, falling down in life, and not having to resort to their feet to get up. They can just wait to get erect and pop back up. Not to say that ladies can't get erect. Your clit could potentially get erect as well, and you could pop to your feet. You don't necessarily need to get up on your feet. But all I'm saying is we're all built different, ladies and gents. And nonetheless, if the ladies concentrate, if you're laying flat on your tom-tom, let's say you got a large clit, dude, all you got to do is make sure to get erect instantly. Because if it's gradual, like, oh, wait for this clit to get erect, dude, you might not pop up. But if you get erect like really quick, even though it's a small clit, you'd still be able to like technically pop back up. That's neither here or there, ladies and gentlemen. The point is that this beautiful fella made the hottest pepper out there. It's scorching hot. I do want to see some people out there testing it just to make fun videos. Frankly, I would have done it myself, but right now, given everything, I think that my stomach has probably gone through enough. 3 months of consistent McDonald's is, again, I'm very privileged and honored and lucky to have had food, but I think let's get some regular food in there. Let's get some vegetables in there. Then maybe I'll start, I don't want to upset anything more than it already has, probably, because that's, anyway, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, please, somebody out there consume a whole bunch of this, but also be careful out there. I don't want you to die. I don't. Because this thing can kill you. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm just saying, careful out there. What can this do? This could fucking easily, if you're ladies this child labor, your ladies into child labor, right? And you're like, there are better ways to make money. But she's in the process of giving birth nonetheless. And she's taking her sweet time. And she too is tired of it. It's been 36 hours. Give her one of these Pepper X's and that fucking baby is gonna bolt out of that vag faster than a Maasai hunter chasing a cheetah in the fucking sub-Sahara desert. That's off. That baby will get out and it will just skip to 18 years old, dude, as soon as you eat one of those hot peppers. So go ahead and give your pregnant lady consult with a doctor, of course, unless you've already consulted with Dr. Rob Sadri here. And I'm a medical professional, of course, without a license, but I'm not. Please do not take my word for anything. This is all shits and giggles, ladies and gents. Unless you'd like to award me a doctorate. Or 2, or 3. Really, as many as my walls can support. As many as my... Well, I'll have walls right now, but eventually, in a week, we're going to have walls. As many as my walls can support so that I could fucking stick it on the wall and be like, legits. Point is, it could also be used for... This actually reminds me of the product that I invented last week, the cereal infused with the razor blades. If you don't have access to my cereal infused with razor blades, you could opt for Pepper X if you want to get out of any situation. If you want to instantly fucking go into just fucking, oh, I'm cramping 3 hours. If you want to cramp for 3 hours, son, if you want to sweat it out, baby, ladies and gents, if you want to know what it takes to be out there, but like in here, Pepper X may be for you. Consume responsibly. Don't drink and drive. The point is, ladies and gents, that we're having a good time and we're learning and we're growing together each and every day. I did recently get extremely tech savvy. I'll tell you that. I just purchased a new iPhone because I had to. I'm not one of these guys or ladies who gets the new phone or the new technologically advanced shoe or the new, oh, this jean has like fucking Wi-Fi on it, or you know I'm gonna get this frying pan that's also like a printer, dude. I'm not one of those guys, dude. I gets my objects and I milks it till the last drops of milks are left, and I milks it and milks it and milks it some more. So my old phone, basically, the battery became depleted and it got juiced out to the max, dude. And it was dying on me very quickly, and where I found myself having to resort to plugging it in every half an hour or so. So I'm like, this is not good. You should probably update yourself. Get in line with the times. And so I did, dude. Got a new iPhone. Happy with the product. Also, I feel like iPhone has got me, dude. I feel like iPhone is, because they do make a good product, I'm not gonna lie. And once your boy gets used to something, he likes sticking with it, because like it's easy to stick with something, but they also say like it's good to break old habits. It's good to, like, find a new pathway. The grooves are engraved deep, man. The point is, got a new phone and I had to transfer data from my old phone, my old iPhone, to the new iPhone. And they don't make it, like, it's not the most difficult thing in the world. Here's me. I'm not the most, like, tech savvy guy. I'm not the least tech savvy. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm all right with shit. Like, but I don't fucking, like, there's some guys and gals out there who know a lot about it, like, which is fantastic. And I love those guys and gals. I love everybody, because everybody brings something to the table. Man, you guys have tables right now, huh? I gotta get a table for my place soon. That's exciting. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that I had to transfer data, and I said to this guy, and also a lady who was working at the local, telecommunications provider of cell phones and telecommunications. I asked them, like, could you help me transfer this old data to the new phone? They're like, it's easy. Don't worry about it. We can't do it in store, but there's videos you can watch. And that's instantly when I know I'm going to be fucked for a few hours at least, dude. When you say it's easy and there's the video for it, dude. If it's easy, let's do it in the store, fam. Why are you making me watch a video, dog? It's easy. There's a whole bunch of videos. I'm like, oh, which video do I watch? And I had the old iPhone. My phone was old, dude. I didn't even know. It had been a while. It's been many a years. It was the iPhone 8. Now I'm fucking upgraded to the latest version of iPhones. Not the latest version, but like I'm on a 15 right now. I think that's like, I don't even know what the latest is. Are we on 17? I can't keep up. Point is, ladies and gents, that once you get down, you get back up, son. Crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. Oh, we are getting up, huh? And there's a bitch, huh? Hey, ha! Oh, yeah, ha! He's like, watch a video and it'll teach you how to transfer your data and shit. I'm watching this video and there's this smooth tech guy who's like, who's the tech guy? He's in a video and he's the tech video guy, dude. And he's sitting there, he's turned on his phone, he's turned on the old phone, the new phone's on, he's talking and he's doing it all simultaneously. And this video is approximately like 10 minutes. And he's just doing things, bang, bang, boom, step by step, going through it quickly, but not so quickly that you can't keep up, but at the same rate, quick for a guy who's not transferred data to a new phone in a long time. So he's like, yeah, you gotta back up the data. So I'm like, man, do I gotta like go talk to like local gang members to back up my data? Which gang do I even go with? So many confusing terminology. Then you got to make sure once you turn on the new phone, you got to make sure it instantly, they emphasize that point and they emphasize this point at the store as well. They're like, once you turn on the new phone, make sure you update it to a newest version of the software, newest version. I'm like, it's a new phone. Shouldn't it already come with the newest version of the software? They're like, no, make sure you do that before you transfer your data. Because if you don't do that, then you can't transfer your data. You're going to have a hard time transferring your data. So I'm panicking because now I got to remember, back up the data on the old phone, go find a local gang member, transfer, before you transfer, update to the newest software. And I'm like, man, it gave me a, because like the video guy is transferring data from his old phone to his new phone, like bodily fluids being transferred between long lost lovers, just fucking in there. And me, myself, am like fucking sweating, dude, just fucking sweating. I'm like, shit, did I back up did I back it up enough? Is it enough backing up? Did I update already? And it was a whole thing. I managed to pull through it 5-7 hours. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but a good 2-3 hours. And it wasn't as easy as the guy made it look on the video, because he knows what he's talking about and I don't. It was a whole situation. Could Apple potentially make this easier? Yes. And it's that instant that it just made me realize that although sometimes technology does scare me and I'm a little bit skeptical of a few things, that transferring of data did kind of, nudge me towards, you know what, like if we are going to merge with robots and AI and shit, and so that I don't have to transfer, if I don't have to ever transfer data again, you could potentially get me. You could potentially get me like that. I'm not saying like I'll go full chip right now, but I am, because certain things are inevitable. And it's not that, it's just, yeah, it is a little bit scary as a human being with like, and the more the modern man gets more whatever you want to call it, whether it's more civilized, whether it's more rational, whether it's more logical, there's certain things about us that we deeply yearn for, each and every one of us in a different way. There's this not so much of an animalistic instinct or a longing for the past, because you don't want to I don't want to be living in I love where I am, I love the fucking times and everything, but there's certain things that we lose and there's certain things that we gain. Like we lose certain senses and we gain certain senses, and I'm just like always like, man, let's just gain more than we lose, is essentially what I'm trying to say. But at the same rate, yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying, dude. Point is that I'm excited that I'm moving. And thank you guys for being a part of my life. We're transferring data, son. Fucking transferring data, and we're burning after we're eating, son. This asshole is going to be a burning once you eat that Pepper X. Shout out to Ed Curry doing it. You could also, with that pepper, I guess if you were to fucking if you want to impress a lady or a fella, that's into the spices, maybe go and have a sit down with their family, if you know what I mean, and just fucking pop them peppers in, dude. No water, no milk, no pop, just pepper after pepper. You feel me? How are the batteries doing, dude? The batteries are doing fine, but we're also like fucking, it is running out soon, dude. Not gonna lie to you. because there was a whole 10% of it went to like turn the camera on, not pair it with the new phone, and like it quickly gets reduced. But I'm just excited to be alive. Thank you for everybody who's joined me this far and this journey, and you're a part of my life. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. This is all a growing experience, a learning experience as we get to age before each other's eyes. And I look forward to getting a chance to shave next week and shower in my own spot and perhaps get to properly masturbate. That would be dope. And then eventually, when the time is right, when the mood is right, have a lady come over, a special lady. That's right. Not like nothing cray-cray in terms of like, oh, we're, But basically what I'm trying to say is that it would be nice to have a lady be nice enough to come spend an evening, perhaps a few hours on my face. Just fucking, the classics. What you pick up in the Kama Sutra. Do a handstand and connect your genitals upside down. Kama Sutra style, baby. Hang from the ceiling like vampires and connect your genitals via Bluetooth. Go inside the closet and then have sex in the closet, Kama Sutra style. Go under the bed, because a lot of times people have sex on top of the bed. But in the art of Kama Sutra, you'll learn that there's plenty of space underneath the bed. Oh, what are these cupboards in your kitchen? Slide into the cupboards. Have sex inside the cupboards of your kitchen. Oh, what is this? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a little storage unit. Let's go in the storage unit. Or let's not. The living space is sufficient, and we don't need to do anything crazy. All we need to do is 6 to 9 until the wheels come off. And that's what we're doing here. One man, the former boy growing ever so slowly into a man before your eyes. And you too are growing right before my eyes. Quit growing so fast. What are you taking there, HGH? You got a little bit of test on ya? Traps are coming in nice, dude. Quit growing so fast. But also, I like your growth. I like where you're heading. Perhaps we could head there together. Ladies and gentlemen, where can you find these videos? Every week. It's called Glad You Made It. You can find it on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. So to help your boy out, and once again, if you want to levitate during sex, go ahead and subscribe. Unless you don't want to levitate while you're having sex, dude. Just fucking, I'm gonna just fucking stay on the ground and not levitate. Reg sex, which is cool too, whatevs, no big deal. But fiscally, you can support the show on patreon.com/RobSadri. I'm gonna be back here again next weekend as we get more settled in and we get into the new spot. Of course, things hopefully will, we're going to be, I'm just looking for the new chapter. We're going to take it slow. We're going to take it easy, one step at a time. Man, one fucking jizz droplet at a time. One little squirt out of the old vag at a time. One little shart at a time. Because it's never too late to shit yourself and take it one step at a time. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Now get out of here. Have some fun. Have a great weekend out there. Next week's gonna be great, dude. Looking forward to it, y'all. Peace out.